As soon as I finish the 3-mile run, I go over to the basketball court to get my burpees and my jump rope. I see a bunch of young kids standing around a body on the court. Some black dude with dreads. At first, I thought bro was just like, tired and laying down. Then I saw one of them on the phone, and I heard him say he passed out. So I'm like, yo, did you just say Brody passed out? They're like, yeah, we were playing basketball, and he just, out of nowhere, he just fell to the floor. I walk up to bro, and I see foam coming out the mouth a little bit, and I see that his eyes is open, but hazy. Now, if you come from where I come from, I know drugs when I see them. So my first instinct is, honestly, oh, fuck him. And he a black dude. I know that sounds crazy, but I take that personal. I really don't like low, dirty black men in my presence. Like, I don't like them being here because they leave a bad stain on people like me. So honestly, my first instinct was fuck them. Be good to good people. This is clearly not a good person. So I had this dichotomy. Do I help him or do I say fuck him? All right. I can see the guy kind of starting to choke on his own spit. And I'm like, all right, I can't just... These kids don't know what to do. Like, the oldest one there might have been 12 or 13, like maybe 14. Like, they were young. So I'm like, all right, let's roll him on his side. So I roll him on his side. I make sure he's good, make sure he's going to stay on his side. And then I walk the fuck away. And I tell all the kids, I looked at all these kids and I said, and this is why you don't do drugs, kids. Turned around and walked away. And they started laughing and shit like that. So the ambulance is coming. And I just keep looking at dude. And I could just tell, like, yeah, dude is just on drugs. And he probably on drugs and dehydrated and tried to play basketball. Like, that's a no-go. Meanwhile, there's some nurse at the park, apparently. Now, she comes over trying to help him and checking his pulse. I'm like, you can see the bro's breathing leak. Leave him alone. And it's just funny because when the ambulance got there, she's all over him. As soon as I rolled bro on the suicide and then told all the kids not to do drugs, I walked 10 feet over to the left or whatever and started getting my burpees in. I don't give a shit. Like, the show must go on. I'm not about to... Everybody else just stopping, worrying about the dude. I'm like, fuck this dude. Like, he did it to himself. So I'm getting my burpees in. When the police and the EMT shows up, they literally walking by me while I'm doing my burpees next to this guy. Like, I really don't care. It was just a weird situation. It was a funny situation. Like, I'm focused on me and still kind of being a saint to the guy, but... And I didn't want to take no credit for helping the man or nothing. Let the nurse get all the credit for saving the guy's life. When really it was the kids that called the ambulance and me that stopped the guy from choking on his own spit and passing out and dying in the court.